everyone. It's a beautiful day here. I just thought I'll give you a change from my red sofa. And I got asked a question, what are my expectations in my relationships? And a very difficult question, because when we have relationships, we have certain expectations because that's what we've been socially brought up to expect. So it's like I was eating let me give a simple example. I was eating this watermelon just now, and the watermelon looked beautiful, red, delicious, and it was very green on the outside, and I was like, oh, this is going to be very sweet. I cut it open, and it wasn't as sweet as I expected it to be. But I still appreciated the juiciness, the content of it, and it was so refreshing. But remember, it wasn't as sweet as I expected it, or perhaps wanted it to be. So it's the same when we interact with people, isn't it? If you have a boyfriend, you expect maybe that boyfriend will give you love, hugs, kisses, take you for a dinner out, maybe go dancing with you, maybe go for a nice walk with you. But what if he doesn't like to walk? What if he just likes to drive all the time? What if he doesn't like dancing? You know, the idea is that then we have to share common things that we both like doing. And the same is with our, in relationships with our parents, with our children. We have expectations that our children will behave in a certain manner. But what if they don't choose to behave, or they just choose to be different? So are we then going to negate every relationship that we have in our life? Yes, it's very easy. What I'm realizing is, I don't know if the right word is easy. We do tend to, especially in intimate relationships and, partner relationships, we do tend to walk away, or we do tend to break up, move on, whatever, or don't want to be with people who don't fulfill us in certain ways. And that too is okay, because that doesn't mean that, you're not being a nice person somewhere. But I think you're just being brutally honest that a certain person doesn't, fulfill a need in you, or you're not able to perhaps adjust to that person because of your expectations of how that person should behave. So, this question of expectations in relationships is a very, very difficult one. And if we didn't have expectations, I think life would be so much easier, right? We would just adjust and we would just go on living, because nothing else would matter to us. But then what I feel is that you have a relationship with yourself too, and you need to be honest to yourself as to what you can accept and what you can't accept. Because I think it's even wrong to live in false relationships, or relationships for the heck of it, because we just want to follow a societal structured pattern, and we don't want to be seen as different. We are also afraid that if we break certain relationships, we might hurt other people, or we might hurt ourselves. We do always hurt ourselves in that process. Or we might hurt our children or extended families. So there, I think if there's ever a relationship issue, you need to try and, you have to reach out and connect to each other. Keeping quiet is not the way out in relationships. If you want to, share your life with someone, you want to be with someone momentarily, long term, I think it's so important to go express it. Because the same way, this Life is not static. It's constantly moving. People do move on, and we come across such awesome people. So if you think somebody is awesome in your life, go reach out, connect, talk to that person. Most to most they'll say no to you, but then that's okay. Or they might not reply, which is the trend these days. When people don't reply, they don't, they just don't know what to say. Perhaps it's too much overwhelming for them. Perhaps their own life has got so much going on. I think we just need to come from a place of compassion for ourselves, for others, and those who are connected with us, and